Competing in the World Arm Wrestling League takes an incredible amount of strength, but it also requires precise technique. So to help us analyze the skills needed to take down opponents, we enlisted one of the best arm wrestlers on the planet, 26-time world champion, Alan Fisher.
A lot of people think, well, those guys that arm wrestle, they're just stronger than everybody else, and that's the key. How much of it is strength and how much is technique?
Technique has a lot to do with it. You have to have so much power behind you to control a guy with technique.
And technique begins with timing. We clocked Fisher's reaction at just 114 milliseconds. That's one of the fastest reactions we've ever seen in the lab, and it's on par with world-class sprinters. Fisher's quick start allows him to rotate his forearm more than 7 degrees before his opponent even begins to move. That gives him about a 15% edge right from the jump. Now at this point, Fisher has a leverage advantage because his forearm acts like a third-class lever. This means that as Fisher exerts pressure with his wrist, force is amplified down his opponent's arm, and their bicep can experience up to 7 times more force than Fisher has actually applied. Then, to close it out, Fisher keeps his shoulders square with the table and pulls away at a 30-degree angle. This traps his opponent and minimizes the amount of force they can use to fight back. So, armed with the science of leverage and the results of our analysis of Fisher's textbook technique, I was ready for my shot.
No, that's not fair.
And Alan Fisher uses these skills to dominate opponents of all sizes. In fact, a few years ago, he managed to upset one of the top-ranked super heavyweights in the world. At the time of the match, his opponent weighed more than twice as much as Alan. For ESPN Sport Science, I'm John Brinkus.